Welcome to Elafonisi Beach. Yes, it was rated #1 by TripAdvisor of all the beaches in the world, and we're going to see if it merits that rating. But to start off with, it's not just one beach, but actually a series of 4 interconnected beaches, and I'm going to show you each and every one in this video, and you can decide if it actually merits the rating, and I'll let you know my thoughts at the end of the video. And while you're thinking about it, don't forget to subscribe.
No sargassum here, and incredible blue. So that's got that covered. Then it's got this pink sand that you've never seen before. So it's got that covered. It's got beautiful mountains in the background. So that's not bad. Now if you want a surfing beach, this isn't for you. I'd say that's the only flaw, but it's almost impossible for every beach to have it. Oh, you like powdery pink sand too. About that. And this is the softest sand I've ever been on. Likely to come up to is this one. And I call it beach #1, I guess, because it's the first beach. You can rent chairs here. Looks like it's something like 10 euros a chair, and essentially comes with an umbrella. This seems to me like more like the kids' beach. It's still unbelievably beautiful. It's breathtaking, frankly. And if it was just this beach, I don't think it's going to beat Playacar. But if you keep watching the end of the video, you'll get to see a bonus beach, and that's why it blows Playacar or any other beach in the world out of the water. There's also an extremely beautiful view from this first beach that you hit, just out into the sea. And as you can see, it's sort of interconnected. There's a sandbar that runs down the middle, which we'll go to, and then walk all the way out to another beach, which I'll hit at the end of the video. But it's pretty amazing. The beach sand on this beach here, not quite as good as on the other 2 beaches, which we'll get to. Still has a little bit of that pink hue to the sand here, which is incredible. And this whole thing, obviously extremely swimmable. Let's just go through it. Extremely clear, and the water temperature, for what it's worth, in June is just delightfully refreshing, not too hot, not too cold. But obviously this beach, I think it's, again, sort of, this might be the more kids beach, a little easier to manage kids around. There's no surf in any of the beaches. So I'd say if you wanted to come surf, that's the only thing this beach doesn't have. But what it does have is everything else. So more beach chairs there that you can rent. And this will take us to the #2 beach. Go to the other end of, so we're crossed over from beach 1, now in beach 2. And this is sort of the main beach. There are more beach chairs. This is where we rented beach chairs, umbrellas, which I'll show you in a sec. Bathrooms cost €1, WC water closet, and the first canteen looks very similar to the other one. Lots of good drinks here, alcohol, not, snacks. Actually really good sandwiches, and the prices were very reasonable. We're right on the beach. So that's nice. So as we approach here, that's what I would say is beach #2. And I guess also good for kids. It has, even the water's just as clear, and I'm saying the smoothest section in terms of actual sand. There are no rocks, no anything. There's a tiny bit of seaweed. You can see that on the bottom. Oh, and lots of, and then there are fish you'll see swimming around here. But the sand is just silky smooth.
What are you doing?
And it's got that beautiful pink in it too, which maybe people are taking. There are lots of signs: don't take the sand, don't take seashells. So I guess if you're a sheller, be another. This beach doesn't have shells that you can take with you. Or if you're a sand stealer, it's not a good beach for you. But if you're a beach lover, then this is a beach for you. It's incredible. This is where we rented our beach towels. There's another canteen back there. They call it canteen, you know, little restaurant. It's just amazing. Number 2 just continues down here. It's pretty amazing. Again, just super smooth. No surf. The sand is so soft. It's like as soft as I've ever felt one. Just incredible. And this is interesting. Soft sand sort of ends here, and there are all these rocks, and yet people are up here back by the rocks. I don't know why. Actually, I have no idea why. Let's take a look. I don't have my shoes on, and these rocks actually are hard. So I'm not going to go that far, but people are down there. I don't know. There's a little shop out there. It looks like they have windsurfers out there, so maybe that's what's going on down there, is windsurfing. This just gives you a good view of just incredible. Totally incredible. Now we're going from beach number 2, where you can make incredible castles. Incredible castles these kids are making. And I guess it's just as good, if not better, for kids, frankly. So you have kids, bring them over to here, beach number 2. It's just a little bit further walk than beach number 1. And then it has, so it's incredible sandbar. You can watch the sand elevation change. And it gets deep. So hopefully I don't drop my phone here. It gets quote unquote deep. I guess deep for anyone who, we'll go this way. Deep for anyone over 3 feet. Probably gets to about 3 feet, I'm guessing. There you can see. What a cool change, right? Channel goes all the way through and out to the ocean there. Jeez, incredible. And you can get an idea of how deep it is in comparison to people. Far down below. There's a kid, he's doing fine. So now we're at what I call beach number 3. Which seems to be a little more adult. Probably just because it's a little harder to get to. You have to walk through this water. So I call this beach number 2. So it's, you know, it's got 2 sides to it. It's just amazing, frankly. I don't know which side's better. I really don't. They're both incredible. And so now, seeing all this, this is why it just blows Playacar or any other beach I've been to out of the water. It's just stunning. Stunning views, stunning sand, stunning or good facilities. But you have 2 beaches. I mean, you have like 5 beaches, but yeah, you're on one beach and you actually have 2 beaches. That just blows me away. So good. Amazing. Just amazing. And see the sand on this beach. Also pink. There's actual seaweed. Oh my god! But it's not like the sargassum. And then you can see it's clear, and there's even more pink here. Just amazing. And then rocks to walk around in there. How cool is that? Stay here forever. And you can see how shallow it is out here in beach number 3. Amazing rocks to look at. These mountains in the background. Just incredible. So added bonus, there's snorkeling here, which there isn't a Playacar, but it's only okay. I talked to people, said it's like mid-sized fish out there, so, and they're white, so you're not going to get tropical fish, but hey, that's snorkeling. So add that to the features of the beach. The end of beach number 3, and just on beach number 3 it's cool. There's just a bunch of rocks at the end. That's cool. It's sort of a neat thing, people using the rocks for shade. This is a great beach. There's more. Alright, and as promised, we go to beach number 4. But I call it the bonus beach. I just coined that. There's also like this little inlet of water, an inlet within the inlet, and I guess it's fine. It'd be good for really little kids. It's a miniature castle here. Just neat. Also, the bonus beach, beach number, I guess we're on 4. I mean, it's incredible. They call it one beach, but there's definitely 4 different sections. Very distinct from one another. When you come here, you can't miss them. And this one, beauty-wise, like they all are 10 stars, or 5 stars out of 5, or 10 stars out of 10. Yet this one's even more beautiful somehow. Wow. It's just stunning and sizable. It goes on and on and on. So if you'd like to walk on the beach, completely covered here, you can walk a long way. What's the activity here? This is just the other side of the rocks from beach number 3. And looks to me like the sand's not as smooth here. There's definitely some pebbly in the water. Right in this little section that I'm walking in, smooth, but it looks a little pebbly. Water is crystal clear again, but rocks in the water. But for beauty, it's incredible. Wow, and just another good place to take kids. No surf. There are some rocks there, but the kids are careful. They should be okay. I mean, I think you're just talking about a stub toe or something with those rocks. But let's check out the rest of it.
Ja, du weißt ja nicht wo, Schatz.
So, and definitely less crowded here. No amenities, more rocks. Just as beautiful. And slightly rockier. Still, 4 beaches. 4 incredible beaches. Each one of them a 10. So I guess as a rating, maybe I give it a 40. This beach just keeps going and going and going. Keeps going all the way down there. And just gorgeous and quiet. So if you really want some solitude, you just keep walking. You'll find some great solitude here. Unless someone's like taking videos everywhere. It's real quiet. And my God, the view. The color of the water. Just amazing.
The amenities are pretty good at the beach, but nothing too fancy. They have at least 3 little snack bars where you can get sandwiches, lattes, hot chocolate, ice cream, fresh squeezed OJ, and a whole bunch of other stuff. They also have many, many types of beer and even Prosecco, and the Prosecco was only around €7, I think. The bathrooms and changing rooms are already a bit crowded, and when I filmed this in June, so I'm going to bet it's going to get a lot worse when you get into midsummer. Also, a quick note, we did not see any showers, and that's a weakness compared to other fancier beaches. They do have recycling, which for Greece is a nice touch. The sign tells us that this is a wildlife preserve, so you're just not going to get the amenities of a top-end resort here. For me, I prefer the reasonable prices and ice cream to the expensive amenities of something like a Four Seasons resort. So the TripAdvisor assessment seems to be accurate. I've been to beaches all around the world, and this is without a doubt the best beach I've ever seen. It hits every mark: turquoise water, lake-like swimming, some snorkeling, staggering natural beauty, size, exotic pink sand, and reasonably priced convenient amenities. It's got something for everyone except for, I guess, surfers and motorized boating enthusiasts. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. And there is one significant downside I'll point out, that it is at the end of the island of Crete, and it's over an hour drive from any of the larger towns, and also it's a kilometer walk from the parking lot. Apparently that's by design, as they're trying to keep the beach a part of a nature preserve, but note there are hotels right on the path to the beach, so we'd recommend staying there, and that will give you like plenty of time to enjoy the beach, check it out, and you won't have to rush back home. And we actually plan on doing that the next time we come. So, no question, you now have a new item to add to your bucket list: Elafonisi Beach. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.